he would step across the line. Habitually. He's a habitual line stepper.
You make me happy. Thank y'all for joining us on the Habitual Line Steppers podcast. I'm Garrett Charles Langley Henson.
And I am Terry. I see you fumbling over there. I see you fumbling the mic. What's going on, man?
I was inspired by DaBaby, who came out to perform at the concert in Charlotte. This motherfucker.
Y'all got DaBaby? That's fucked up.
He didn't bring DaBaby out for you guys?
No.
Yeah, in case you guys missed it, Terry and I went to the same concert separately on back-to-back nights.
Different cities.
Terry went to see, first of all, it was 50 Cent, Busta Rhymes, and Jeremiah. You saw him
Fat
on...
Joe.
What? It was Fat Joe instead of Jeremiah?
I mean, Jeremiah was there, but Fat Joe was there.
Oh, shit, I would rather have him than DaBaby.
For a second. But yeah, no, it was cool. It was cool. It was fun. I mean, 50 was fire. Buster was straight. DaBaby, though? Damn, that would have been...
Yeah. He did turn the shit out, man. Like, the place lost it for the...
Of course.
Yeah.
Because he's relevant. Like,
I asked T, I was like, what was your favorite part? She was like, when Jeremiah did birthday sex and when DaBaby did Suge.
Yeah, because I mean, like, 50 and Busta, even when Fat Joe was there for a second, I mean, and Jeremiah, it's like, come on, guys, like, what are we doing here? I don't even understand the tour. The shit was across the street from my house. That's why I went. I got the music. The amphitheater is literally across the street. We walked to the fucking concert, and it was cool. It was like 30 bucks.
Yeah, that place right over. That's what's up. You probably could catch a fucking contact from your front porch.
Nah. I can hear like rock music from across the street, but that's it. I can't hear any other genre of music. But the rock, rock is like naturally just loud as fuck with all the guitars and shit. So I heard it. Some of those, but it was good.
Just wait till Trinidad James comes to town.
It's gonna be more than fucking guitars. I'm gonna see Ku Klux coming. It's my favorite song.
Right, Trinidad James performing in Clayton, North Carolina.
Nah, for sure. What'd you think about 50 though?
It was awesome, man. Oh, yeah? It was amazing. I mean, Get Rich or Die Trying was the first album I ever bought with my own money. Yeah. My mom found it and took it away, broke it in half.
What?
So I had to buy another copy and put it inside an Elton John CD case.
Wow.
And then act like I was listening to Elton John whenever she came around when I was working in the yard and shit.
Piano Man.
Yeah. Fucking, I'm listening to Heat by 50 Cent. This motherfucker is like, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. And if you got a glass jaw, watch your mouth because I'll break your face. And I'm out here like, my mom's talking about, Benny and the Jets.
Yep. No, for sure. Benny, and the 9 shots shot his ass like he's nothing. Put him on the ground.
50 and the cent.
Benny. Nah, 50 was a shit. Honestly, I'm surprised that I think I knew almost every single song except for maybe 2.
Yeah,
I didn't know how popular he was.
The new shit. Like, he did...
Oh, yeah. He didn't do, like, crazy
I was like,
stuff.
What's this one? And they're like, this is the theme song to Power. And I was like,
oh. You never heard that joint?
Nah.
This is a Get Rich Town or Big Rich Town. Which one?
That's not it.
Which one?
It was the theme song to Power.
I have no idea. I don't know.
See, I'm with you. I thought that was the theme song to Power because Kevin Alba used to play that shit all the time. But they were playing some other song, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And everyone around me was like, this is Power. There's Power. I was like, all right, I guess so. I never seen it. And maybe one of the spin-offs. They got like 7 spin-offs for the Power shit.
Shit's keeping stars alive. That programming ain't doing shit.
Yeah. So what was your favorite one that he did?
Favorite song from 50?
Yeah, like in terms of the live performance, like your best experience there, not your favorite track of his.
I think In the Club, when he did that shit, everybody, of course, fucking lost it. Everybody lost it. That shit was fire. I mean, because everybody knows that fucking song. So it's like,
yeah,
I don't know. That's his big jam, but like he did like PIMP, which I fucking love. And then he did he did 21 Questions, which was fire as fuck too. But in the club was like, everybody's like, oh shit, I love this fucking song. I was like, bitch, you were just standing there not saying anything the whole concert, but whatever. That was like it reminded me when we saw Wiz in his prime. And when Black and Yellow came out, and like this one dude was high as fuck, didn't dance. He didn't dance or move the whole concert, but as soon as Black and Yellow came out, he was like, yeah, you know what it is. I was like, yo, go back to sleep, bro. Nobody wants you here. But that, I don't know. That's how I felt when In the Club came on. Everyone was like, oh my God, this is why I came here. I was like,
yeah, Busta had to like stop and give a PSA. Like, I need y'all to sing the fucking words, especially when you're in the pit. There were like a lot of young people who were like in the pit right up close, and these motherfuckers did not know nothing but Jeremiah and DaBaby.
I mean, that makes sense, bro, but you gotta objectively, rap music, horrible live.
I don't know.
Any genre of music, if you're not seeing fire ass acts, like Kendrick he'll give you something great. Travis Scott, of course, and there's like a couple other people, but like the live concert, Kid Cudi, he was okay, but I knew all of his songs. He's my favorite. But some of those rap artists I see live, I was like, like Dom Kennedy. Okay, I knew all the songs, but I wasn't like, oh man,
you're faking.
Killing it.
Dom Kennedy was dope. Nelly
you
was
only
awesome.
like rap though. That's your fucking problem.
That's not true. You went with me to see Weezer.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you
wasn't
didn't?
There.
Oh
no.
Shit.
You win. Wait. I didn't go.
Well, damn. There's I think my credit score just went up 8 points.
So objectively, Weezer wasn't one of the best concerts you've seen?
No, I mean it was good, but
crazy.
It's not in my pantheon for sure. This one, it's up there, bro. Like
really,
obviously, like I knew all of Busta's songs. You know what I mean? Yeah. I knew every single one of 50 Cent songs. I knew all the ones that DaBaby played. I had to catch up a little bit on Jeremiah. You know what I mean?
I gotta say, for him, I just knew about 3 songs, I think.
I thought he was a gospel singer. I thought his name was Jeremiah.
I ain't gonna lie, I thought his name was Jeremiah too, but like, I only knew Birthday Sex and We. You know that We song, like, oh yeah, with the dream.
Yeah. Yep,
that's it. Everything else, I was like, who's next?
Right. I will say, I was impressed by how many of the game songs 50 performed. I enjoyed that. Yeah, he did like 3 game songs. It was hilarious. Hey, he did Hate It or Love It. He did West Side Story and did the games verse. And then he did one other one as well.
Now we got How We Do.
We got How We Do. That was the other one too. Yeah. And then at the end he brought out Young Buck and Tony Yayo.
What?
I was in the crowd, Terry, as soon as Tony Yayo came out. He turned around and said, "Oh!"
Legends, bro. Did they play a lot of G-Unit songs?
They played a couple. They played shit, I can't even remember anymore. But they played like 3 G-Unit songs. No, the shit was G-Unit, fire.
Man. G-Unit used to be the shit.
Hate It or Love It. Hate It or Love It may have been my favorite one from the whole thing.
It's a great song, bro. 50 was the man, bro. He honestly, that Get Rich or Die Trying, and I think The Massacre.
Yep.
And maybe like one more album, but I can't remember it.
Nope. just those 2. And G-Unit Beg for Mercy.
Yeah, that was okay. But I guess from like what? It was like 2000, like 05 to 08, he had a nice little run. Or maybe like 04 to 08 or something. He had
maybe even earlier.
I don't know. Maybe earlier. Because, I mean, it was like him, Kanye, Snoop, Eminem was still doing his thing. But 50 was top spot. I mean, he was going, album sales-wise.
Crazy.
It was like him, Kanye, and Eminem were like killing the fucking game. And probably Jay-Z too. But for some reason, I can't remember exactly what came out during that time for Jay.
Yeah, he was killing it too. But I was wondering, like, what was Lloyd Banks up to that we couldn't get Lloyd Banks? We got everybody else. We got fucking Young Buck out of prison. We taught Tony Yayo how to talk in front of a crowd. Like, what happened to Lloyd Banks?
Yo, Lloyd and 50 are beefing. I guess they're still beefing.
Oh, no.
Yeah, because I think Lloyd's probably the second best artist out of G Unit for sure.
Fuck yeah, that's not even a debate. I thought. I thought that he was going to bring Lloyd out last and come out to On Fire. You know what I mean? I thought he was.
What's that? If Lloyd would have came out, it probably would have been that vroom vroom.
Started up.
Yeah, with the fucking Swiss beats. That's probably would have. That's his number one song for sure. Like if I look him up now on Spotify, that's gotta be number one. There's absolutely no way.
Karma with Avant. Do 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 do. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna check it right now. But any more memorable moments for you? The Babies, bro. That's crazy. How many songs did the Baby do? 2?
He did 4.
Whoa.
Yeah, he had like a little mini concert, and it fit in perfectly because I always kind of felt like the Baby was a bit of a 50 Cent disciple. You know what I mean?
Like, yeah, really. I guess Toughness. I guess
cut from the same type of musical cloth. Just 25 years in the future. Yeah. But it meshed so well. The crowd was crazy. The Baby was in the crowd. 50 was performing the songs with him. Like,
that's cool.
The whole thing was awesome. And Wangsta was awesome too. I loved hearing that.
Oh, yeah. That's a great song.
Yeah. All in all, like, fucking amazing concert, bro. Like,
Beamer, Benz, or Bentley. My bad.
Oh, really? That's his number 1?
Well, that's number 2. Number 1 is like a song he's featured on with Eminem, which is bullshit. So,
yeah. All right. But yeah, shout outs to the legends. Shout out to Jeremiah DaBaby. Fucking amazing concert. Not going to forget it anytime.
It's good shit. Hey, stimulating the economy.
What was the crowd like at yours? Was it a mix black, white, young, old? Everybody mixed up?
Mostly black.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of blacks. I mean, but Raleigh's it's a lot of black people in Raleigh, though. But a lot of
black people in Charlotte, too.
Nah, for sure. Charlotte is crazy, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen our crime rate.
Yeah, y'all are wilding out. I'll give you this, too. Remember when I was telling you about, and you might not remember because I always forget you're always washed as fuck. It was the dude that was doing those 101 receiver drills on YouTube.
Oh, yeah, destroying.
Yeah. But fucking Charlotte was the first one that, like, got canceled completely. He gave no money up. Because y'all were just animals. Like, no one was abiding by the rules. Every time somebody called a pass, like, every single person we get on feel like, hey, he caught that shit on him. Head top. And then Detroit was like, all right. Like, the cops are coming. People's cars are getting towed. I'm getting the fuck out of here. He's like, I'm getting out of here. This is ridiculous.
Also, the Kia boys had already taken 11 cars from the parking lot.
Probably. But yeah, Charlotte's wild, bro. How's it down there now? We're kind of getting off topic, but is it a little crazy down? You said the crime rate was up?
Yeah, it's just kind of wild because there's nothing to do. Like,
still the same shit, huh?
No, bro, I told you when those little kids stole my girl's car, they're like, yeah. They got to steal 50 cars to get prosecuted. Like, they said that the juvenile...
For Grand Theft Auto?
Yes, bro. You have to take 50. 50.
Oh, for juveniles.
Yeah, for juveniles. And they're like, the juvenile hall here in Charlotte is like so full that motherfuckers are sleeping in the hallways on bare mattresses. Like, they don't even have cells for people and shit. So,
bro,
that's where Charlotte's at. Take away the epicenter and the city loses its goddamn mind.
Such a weird city, man. And hopefully, like,
these dumbass city planners, they're like, oh, let's replace all the clubs uptown with a Zara and a Talbot's, and that'll fix all the problems.
Well, first of all, you're still calling it uptown. That's the fucking problem. That's the problem. I mean, you're the only place in America where your downtown is uptown, and everyone's just like, oh, yeah, no, it's uptown. It's not downtown. And everybody's like, what the fuck are you all talking about? Like, this is the downtown. This is the center of the city. Like, stop it.
They're like, downtown is where the taco trucks are. Okay.
Idiots, bro. That shit. It's too many commuters. Y'all need some locals, bro. Y'all need some fucking locals. This shit's ridiculous. It's honestly. But I'm from North Carolina. You weren't born here, but you pretty much lived most of your life here. The majority. It's a weird fucking city, bro. Charlotte is weird. It's always been weird. It's never been like people like it, but it's not like, yo, that's the destination. That's where we want to be. Like, if I'm from Raleigh or Durham, nobody was like, oh, yeah, Charlotte's lit. Like, we just find fun around here. Like, Charlotte would be like, it's okay. We skip it. Go to Atlanta. Go to D.C. It's D.C. and Atlanta. Charlotte just gets left out, but it has a million people live there. They got to fix that shit, man.
You keep talking like this, you might get a 10-day contract.
Oh, bro.
Yo,
go ahead.
yeah,
Go ahead.
no.
No, I was saying, speaking of, I was listening to one of our older joints, and remember when Montrezl Harrell got caught with like 30 pounds of weed or whatever the fuck?
Yep.
I told you, didn't get arrested. Nothing. He just played for another team. Charlotte was like, just get out of our city. We don't care.
Unbelievable, man.
But no, what were you about to say?
I remember when Mike Scott got arrested with like 10 pounds of DMT and weed and heroin in his trunk.
He was in Philly, though, right?
Nah, he was in like Savannah, Georgia.
Okay. Jesus.
They were like, get a tattoo of the arresting officers and you're good to go.
Hey, whatever, man. You want to go anywhere else with this, or we can skip to whatever the fuck we were about to talk about?
Yeah, let's skip to whatever the fuck we're about to talk about, Terry.
The big convo?
The big convo. Yeah, let's do it.
Speaking of Charlotte.
Michael Oher.
Yep.
Blindsided by the recent announcement that the white family that fed and clothed him ended up getting all the royalties from the Blindside movie. Yep. It turns out, Terry, they never adopted him. The entire thing was a farce. They were just conservators, like Britney Spears' mom. That's always turned out well, right?
Of course. There's never anything wrong with that. Take your child's money. Nobody cares. No big deal.
Terry, can we officially call this family colonizers?
Ooh. For sure. Habitual line steppers of the week. I don't even... What are their names? Because I remember the movie names. Was that their exact names? Like Tally is their last name? Or Tammy?
I have no idea. I'm holding Sandra Bullock personally responsible for not doing background checks, not vetting this story out herself. Like, Sandra, she made this mom look way too good in the movie.
The Tuohys. That's what it was. I knew it was something weird. Collins Tuohy, Sean Tuohy. Ugh. Thieves.
Yeah. Mike was like, yeah, I'm going to keep Oher.
Or not. Yeah, he's definitely keeping that. Yeah. Oh, man. I knew it was something fishy about that story, bro. Like, the whole white savior thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it was a bit much. Like, even in the movie, though, when bro was like, damn, I ain't never had one of these before. And then she was like, what, a bed? He was like, no. She said your own room. And then bro was like, no, a bed. And then she was like, oh, my God. This guy's never had a bed? I'm like, bruh, he never slept in a bed. He's like 16.
That was every fucking scene of the movie. He's like, I ain't never had one of these before. They're like, what, a fork? He was like, nah, I ain't never had one of these before. They're like, elastic waistbands on your drawers? Nah. Like the thing, they act like they picked this dude up from the middle of the equator and he was just fucking like sifting sand or something.
Oh, God. It's just like so hard to believe that there was fucking Michael Oher on the streets. That athletic, that tall, that big. He wasn't playing sports. Like he picks up a basketball movie and just like does a 360 dunk, and they're just like, oh, we gotta adopt him. Oh,
you know the part of the movie where he fucking picks up that dude and blocks him all the way out the field into the stands and dumps him into the stanchion.
Yeah.
That's what he should have done to the white family that took him in. He should have picked both of them up with one hand and pile drive their ass all the way behind the end zone.
Hey, man. It's some crazy ass shit. But, hey, shout out to him. He retired.
What was a more gross depiction of a smart black man? The Blind Side or Notorious?
A smart black man? A more gross depiction. Weren't they played by the same guy? Or... Was it not played by the same person?
I don't think so, man.
Michael Biggie Oher? No, it's not. Not the same person. Anyways,
they try to get a 2-for-1. They're like, yeah, we got the royalties of Notorious too, motherfucker. What's up?
Nah, facts, bro.
It was Precious the whole time.
Played by that guy too. I don't know. Blindside was... Yeah. You can't be... As dumb as they were trying to make him look, you can't play left tackle in the NFL. And be... He's a Hall of Famer almost, right? Like, he was really fucking good, So
he was, like, average.
He wasn't good? I thought he was really good. I'm tripping then. He played a long time in the NFL, though. At least, like, 10 years or so. But, I don't know. It was kind of gross. Sandra Bullock got her Oscar. I can't believe... Damn. That conservatorship is rough. there's people out there that do this stuff. Take advantage of a shitty situation. I'm sure. Even if how much do they owe him? I heard it was like $6 million or something crazy like that.
Terry, I always had like an idea since I was a little kid that I was like, when I get grown and I have my own kids, I'm gonna have one out my balls and I'm gonna adopt another one. But the one I adopt, we getting an athletic kid in this family. I was like, I'll go to Atlanta to the orphanages and set up an NFL combine type of thing. And whoever has the highest composite score from their short shuttle, vertical jump, and 40 and passes the psychological test, you're going to be my kid. And after seeing this news story, I'm not going to lie, Terry, it's kind of making me rethink my strategy here a bit. I don't want to get lumped in the same group as the fucking Yules or whatever their names are.
The Tuies.
The Tuies.
Yeah. I mean, you can still do it. It'd be questionable. I'll
just let him keep his NFL money. How about that?
Hey, as someone who's known you for numerous amounts of years, I wouldn't question it. I'd be like, hey, he's thought about this his whole life. So, I mean, it's not wrong. He put it on wax. He's already told everybody he's going to do it. He did it. Dude's a fucking baller. As long as if the kid makes the money, he keeps his money. That's cool.
Yeah, just don't try to hide behind it and like have it actually be a business enterprise when you're telling the kid like, call us mom and dad now.
Yeah, that is true though. Like it depends on like what age you get the kid. Like these motherfuckers got Michael when he was already like 6'4", 300 pounds. Like,
no, I need like an 11-year-old. I need an orphan that has a chip on his shoulder already. He's like, nobody.
11?
Yeah, he's like, nobody wants me. I've been like, I want one of the kids from like Mike. You know what I mean?
They have to play They got to play football or basketball though, because if you get them at 11, it's too late for soccer. It's too late.
Yeah, you're right.
Like
you're
it's
right
already too late. Yeah, you got to be like naturally gifted, or it's done. Because football, basketball, easy. Maybe even baseball. It's got to be an American sport. It can't be soccer.
I would never let my kid play baseball, Terry.
Hey, have you not seen your boy Shohei Ohtani's value? Have you not seen that?
Have you seen his OnlyFans?
Yeah, I was going to say something, but I was like, everything in my head is racist, and I'm going to keep it to myself.
My man's is batting 200 on the OnlyFans, is what I heard.
Nah, but no bullshit. I'm going to throw it out to you. They said his true value is $785 million for a 12-year contract. That's stupid. And then baseball got the money, too.
Just wait till Saudi Arabia starts making baseball offers.
It's over. They about to take over sports. We talked about that in the last 2 podcasts. We can't even do that for 3 in a row. That'd be ridiculous.
All right, you're right. We can't talk about how Saudi Arabia is trying to take over sports. Let's talk about how women are trying to take over sports, Terry. Okay?
Go for it.
First, they got this whole WNBA league that they expect us to watch. And now they want the equal prize money from the World Cup as the men's, Harry. The president of FIFA, Gianni Infantino. If you guys don't know anything about that guy, you can go to www.thehLSpod and check out my article about Gianni Infantino called Picture of Gianni Infantino based on the picture of Dorian Gray. But basically, he had some things to say about women trying to bring progress to women's soccer and to get on level footing with the men. He said basically they got no shot getting paid the same for the World Cup. He said, this is the first Women's World Cup that hasn't lost money. It broke even.
I find that really hard to believe, but go ahead. Keep it going.
Yeah, it was like, what was the U.S. subsidizing 98% of the World Cup before this year? Like, the 1 year we fucking lose is like when we break even. And nobody in America is even watching it.
I know. That's why I'm like, I don't know, guys. But go ahead. I guess because all the other countries put money into the women's game now, so people are starting to watch it more. Because like the women's Premier League is actually like a really good league, and La Liga's decent. They don't. No longer do they have to just like wait for the American league to make a league or whatever. But keep going.
Yeah, he just had some odd things to say, man. He said, "Women have the power to change. Pick the right battles. Pick the right fights. You have the power to change. You have the power to convince us men what we have to do and what we don't have to do it. You do it. Just do it."
Nike?
What do you make from that? Yeah, it's like, I don't even, I'm not even sure what to take away from that. He continued saying, with men, with FIFA, you will find open doors. Just push the doors. They are open. And do it at a national level, in every country, on every continental level, in every confederation. Just keep pushing. Keep the momentum. Keep dreaming. And let's really go for full equality. Then they asked him, okay, are we going to do equal pay for the next World Cup? He was like, yeah, nah, we're not going to do that.
Yo, honestly, though, he's wild boy for saying that, but I mean, like, other countries aren't as, I guess, progressive. I don't know. They just think of women as lesser, which is fucking insane. But whatever. I don't know.
What do you think about the specific comment that kind of stuck with me is with men, with FIFA, you will find open doors. Just push the doors. They are open. That's the part that sat with me. I was like, that's the part that needs to be clipped and put on the lower third. After all the things that he did to undermine women over the last decade, whether it was female referees that have been sexually assaulted, who have been taken out of the rotation, and their managers, like, be allowed to be assigners for countries, whether it was women players who complained of sexual assault or mispropriety with their coaches, and these coaches are actually elevated to higher positions of power, like, or the teammate situation that we talked about. I think it was with the Portuguese national team, where it's like he physically assaulted their players, and they filed reports and everything and documented,
and nobody did anything.
He becomes the president of the federation. So after all this talk about men being open and just having to push the doors, I couldn't have imagined more hollow words from the president of FIFA.
He just has power and he can do whatever the fuck he wants. Like that statement is empty. It's almost like a millionaire just going to Section 8 and being like, you guys can be millionaires too. You just have to do it.
You just have to let me adopt you and take all your money.
It's just like, it's empty words. But honestly, though, I don't know. I do think it's fair for people to get paid for like what they bring in. Like, I think that is fair because the women are starting to bring in way more money. So like I would say like the viewership, I don't think will ever be like the same. But I think at least even if the discrepancy is still big in money, you still won't look at it crazy because it's like you're still making a lot. Like you're making millions almost. They probably would be making billions soon. I would think like the next World Cup.
Here, I got a tip for the president of FIFA. If at the next World Cup you want to make a little bit more money, how about you don't have the World Cup final at 6 a.m. on a Sunday?
Yo, that's just for us though. See, that's why
for us. Who do you think is watching the Women's World Cup?
It's got to be.
It's us.
It's got to be all of Europe, Australia, New Zealand.
Yeah, they got to be. I noticed you didn't say Africa.
The only people here.
I noticed you ain't say Africa, Terry. Why didn't you say Africa?
Hey, I didn't. That's nothing. That's got nothing to do with me.
Terry's like, I can't comment on the TV streaming situation down there, the Wi-Fi. That's all kind of a bit of a crapshoot. We'll let them sort those numbers out after the tournament.
That's got nothing to do with me. I mean, like, of course, the casuals aren't going to watch. I'm sure there's still people in America watching it, like fans of soccer or whatever. But it's not just us. You and I are from America. We have like a diluted look on the world because we think we're the greatest in everything. Like, even if I look at statistics for everything, it'll be like, we're 8th in this and 9th in that. I'm like, who cares? Like, we're the best. Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. We think we're the best. It doesn't matter. So it's kind of hard to believe that the numbers, the TV ratings and attendance are the highest it's ever been because we're out in the round of 16. We're just like, these TV ratings aren't high. Stop lying to me. Blah, blah, blah. Because we're American. We're arrogant. But
the rest of the world, as soon as we got dumped out, they're like, oh shit, it's go time. We can win this thing. Hey, all of South Africa has to tune in. We could win the World Cup. The U.S. is out.
That's a good look on it. But I just think it's because like the other leagues are actually putting money into the women's game. And now that the product is better, like a lot of these teams, America straight up, when the Netherlands coach said what he said, like we're more athletic and doing all this shit and blah, blah, blah. I agreed and I disagreed because like we were more athletic and it's not like we played like Barcelona style of soccer. Like, we were faster, we were strong. Abby Wambach was fucking beasting on them. We always had a great fucking keeper. Every person was way faster and stronger. He was totally right on that. But we had skill as well. Now it seems like we're still trying to just be fast and strong. And everybody else, like Spain, Brazil, like Sweden, Australia, Japan, they got skill and they're kind of fast. And Jamaica, like England, so many teams where if they put any money into it, you saw that they're way better. So it's like,
bro, Nigeria went farther in the Women's World Cup than the U.S. did, and they had to have a GoFundMe to make it to the World Cup. Oh, Jamaica.
That's Jamaica. Yeah.
They had to have a fucking GoFundMe to get there, and they still finished higher than we did.
I'm telling you, it's easy. Put money into it, they're going to be good. Like, that's pretty fucking easy.
But you know what? You got to have the infrastructure in place to support the women.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You know, there's some other news coming down the pike that I don't think a lot of people would regard as supporting women. While the, like, English women are away, you know, are they playing in the World Cup final? England?
Yeah, it's England versus Spain, I believe.
Yeah. So while England's women are away playing in the World Cup final, a man who has not played soccer for over a year because of audio and video recordings of him sexually intimidating, at minimum, a woman have come to light. Mason Greenwood, this week, the charges against him were dropped because the witnesses refused to participate in the ongoing investigation.
Oh, intimidating a witness, huh?
Mm-hmm. And so they ultimately could not proceed all the way with criminal charges against him, despite the overwhelming evidence that this man is a sexual predator.
Yeah.
If anybody hasn't heard the audio of...
it's horrible, bro.
Like, he's telling this girl, like, literally, I don't care if you want to fuck me or not. I'm going to fuck you.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how much more incontrovertible you need to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they initially said they were going to consult, like, the women's players before they made a decision on sending him back to Manchester United. Yeah. And now they have gone back on that, the English FA. The English women's players are playing for a World Cup final. And while they were away, they snuck Mason Greenwood back into Manchester United's game day squad.
That's crazy. What do you think about that, bro? I want to hear your words first. You coach women. So let's go. You got 14-year-old women that you coach. What's your thoughts on this?
It's dirty. It's really dirty to me. Like, we know sports are meritocracy, and if you can produce on the field, like, it doesn't matter what the sport, organizations are willing to overlook character defects.
If you're like top talent. Yeah,
off the field stuff. Mason Greenwood is not Michael Irvin. Okay? Like,
he's not Ronaldo or...
Yeah, you know, and it's not 1984 anymore either. You know what I mean? And so I think the women's players should have been consulted, especially the ones who play for Manchester United. One, they're going to interact with him at the facility. Two, he represents the same club that they're representing. Three, they've had an ongoing fight against this and have tried to bring awareness and justice to all the other women who have had to go through this type of thing.
Yeah.
And then four, there's no need to bring him back to the... You could put him out on loan to a championship team. Put him, you know, like, nobody will even pay attention. He plays for fucking Burnley or something like that, or, you know, Sheffield Wednesday. Yeah. And then after 2 years or something like that, after he reproves himself, then he can have an opportunity to join the team. But you can't give somebody who's like a certain rapist just be like, hey, you're right back to where you were. No consequences, no nothing, no road of redemption, nothing that you have to do for fans, nothing that you have to do to, like, assuage the concerns of women worldwide. You don't have to volunteer at a battered women's shelter. You don't have to show contrition. You don't have to show growth. You're right back in the first team playing against Leicester on Tuesday. I think it's terrible.
Is that true? Is he actually about to play?
Yeah, he's back in the game day squad.
Bro, everybody in this situation is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Like, but you hear about this shit in soccer. Like, a lot of those French players as well, all those allegations that they have against them, as far as, like, raping prostitutes and stuff like that, it's just like, soccer's got some explaining to do, but in this specific situation, I don't even think he should be allowed to play in England, to be honest. This is kind of crazy, but if that's what they want to do, this is what y'all want to do, go ahead. You got it. This, you know, you see who I fucking support. We're only dirty with money. We're not dirty with, you know, actual crimes against women and shit. It's kind of crazy. I'm not fucking with it.
The doors are open for women. You just have to push.
I think they can push back against this. I think he can. There's a possibility where he can still probably get kicked off of his team.
This is a different situation than what's going on in the other half of Manchester with Mendy, who was acquitted of all of his charges against him. It's not like he tampered with the witnesses and you know, he intimidated him, and so he pulled a Greg Hardy, and they were too afraid to show up. He was actually acquitted when it went to trial and everyone saw the evidence. He should be allowed to have a career again. But for something like this, you can't come right back to where you were, where this was accused. You got to build yourself back up. You got to reprove yourself.
Yeah, literally right back on the first team. Like, come on, bro. What are we? That Man U. That's ugly, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's pretty fucking ugly. Like, I don't think I'm gonna watch those games. If he's playing, I can't watch.
Yeah,
unless they play City.
I'm not going to either, man. But
hopefully, you know, even if they play
I hope the women make a stink about this.
They have to. Bro.
I hope they pick the right fights and they convince us men what we have to do, according to the president of FIFA. Because this is a bad look for everyone involved, whether it's Manchester United or the English FA or even Mason Greenwood. Like, if I was Mason Greenwood and they approached me with this, I'd be like, can I go on loan to, you know, somewhere where I'm out of the public eye? You know what I mean? Can I go to fucking Austria and, like, rebuild my credibility or something? Like, show I'm a changed man? I wouldn't want to jump right back into the spotlight, considering how everyone views me.
Yeah, but you know what, bro? Like, it seems like, and, you know, we're not perfect. Everybody likes to say America, people fucking shoot people all the time. Whatever. It's up to the people. And it seems like the people don't give a fuck. If the people don't care, then nothing's going to happen, you know?
So you're calling Man U fans Cleveland Browns fans. That's what you're saying.
Straight up. Everybody, if nobody does anything about it, then nothing is going to happen. Like, there have been situations in which people push back and their justice either is get served or, like, the player's not allowed to play or they kick him out of the league. That shit happens a lot. But for some reason, in certain instances, things don't, you know, line up together and dudes don't get kicked out of teams. Like, there's no, even with the audio, it doesn't matter if you're convicted or not. There's fucking proof.
Yep.
There's public proof. Like, there's no way he should be playing, but, you know, whatever. Do your thing, dog.
Got to put public pressure,
Fuck
man.
yourself.
Got to put public pressure.
Otherwise, you can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
He seems to be doing right now.
We don't tolerate men terrorizing women in any capacity unless they throw on a wig and take it to the basketball court, Terry.
Let's do it.
Enos Cantor talked about doing earlier this week. He was out there on, I don't even know what to call it. X, Twitter. It's like Prince now. It's like the social media platform formerly known as Twitter.
I think it's still Twitter for right now.
Yeah. He said, men don't belong in women's spaces, restrooms, locker rooms, or sports. Since I'm blackballed from the NBA, should I put on a wig, identify as a woman, and start dominating the WNBA? Is that when the outrage will begin? Is that fair to all the women who spent their whole life chasing their goals? Where are all the women's rights activists and feminists? When he was asked about what would happen if he put on a wig and tried out for the WNBA, Cantor replied, maybe I should do it and show my point, actually. I will average 60 points and 30 rebounds. So, Terry,
what point is he trying to make?
I don't know. I'm a little confused.
You can't. Like, it's still a fucking rule.
I think this is a man who's, like, not used to all the freedoms that we have in America. You know, like, he just became a citizen. He was on the run from Turkey, like a political prisoner. He couldn't leave America and everything like that.
Yeah,
he's used to living and growing up in a dictatorship where you're told, you know, there are a lot of things you can't do. And now he's in a place saying, you can do whatever you want. You can identify as whatever you want. All the doors are open to you, Enos. And he said, excuse me, it's Anisha now.
Oh, okay. Go for it. Harry.
What type of numbers do you think Enes Kanter would put up if he played in the WNBA, Terry? 60 and 30?
60 and 30? Probably like, realistically, 45 and 27. Something like that.
What a scrub.
I mean, they're probably not losing any games. He is just one guy, though. Like, it's just one dude. At the end of the day, like, you can't stop every single person.
Now, like, I don't know the, like, testing for the WNBA, and I know that they have trans women who play in it, but I think it's, like, mostly women who were born biologically female and then, like, identify as intersex or something like that.
I can't speak on it, but I would like to say that you do have to be, like, actually a woman. Like, everything has to, like, all the parts and stuff, like all your genitalia. I don't, like, you have to have a vagina.
I just do want to say, if this happened and we had a real life Joanna Man situation, I think it would have a Messi-like impact on the WNBA. And as a casual observer, I would buy whatever package it required so that I could tune in.
Nah, it'd be crazy. It would be fucking insane, but I don't know. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be. Hey, he's got to commit to the cause, though. Oh. Snip, snip, baby. Come on, don't talk about it. Be about it.
You said you didn't want to be blackballed anymore. Well, get rid of those balls.
Right. Now you're just black.
That's even worse. Wait a minute. He's like, I didn't sign up for this. It was better being white and turkey under a dictator.
Yeah, and you want to call him Anisha? Come on now, that's black. That's a black name. He's blacked up.
I just want to see him go against Liz Cambridge. You know what I mean?
Man.
Like,
she's
I'm just waiting for that message.
She's actually blackballed from the league. But she's insane.
Did you see the video that the footage of the fight with the Nigerian team that came out this past week?
I saw it. Oh, bro.
We can talk about that real quick. Go ahead.
Liz Cambage?
I thought it was Cambage, but I don't watch the product, so I don't know.
She is probably, I would say, one of the worst human beings, like, on planet Earth. Like, bro, she was out there, I mean, flagrantly fouling the hell out of every single person on the court. And as soon...
You like that elbow to the orbital bone?
No, for sure.
She was beautiful. She was like, yeah, in preparation for this scrimmage, I watched 4 hours of Bill Laimbeer tape.
Yeah, see, look, bro, it's like, it doesn't matter where you are, who you're with, the person that you are will come into fruition, however you say the word.
Fruition.
When you get punched in the face and nobody has your back, you are a shitty person. And we got evidence to show how shitty she was, because she was elbowing these girls in the face. She was punching them. She was hitting them in the ribs. She was cheating the whole game. She's just playing rough.
Now, Terry, I couldn't disagree more.
Nigeria girl gives the cheap shot of all cheap shots, but nobody helped.
Yeah, I gotta say, I owe Liz Cambage a public apology.
For what?
Because
you ain't meeting her one-on-one.
When this shit came out, like, it said that she was calling them monkeys, that she was throwing out all types of racial slurs. They were like, yeah. I listened to the audio. There wasn't none of that shit. There wasn't none of that. That was all fabricated justification from the Nigerian team. So they had a girl who got rocked in the face, stayed there for 30 seconds and didn't do shit, and then ran across the court to Superman punch her while she wasn't looking. That's some bitch ass shit. I got mad respect for Liz Cambage. Not only is she not a racist, but she's bringing the old school physicality back to the women's game. Terry, when I grew up playing basketball in the 90s, when you caught the ball on the block and you're trying to face up, you were taught pivot and swing your elbow through with the ball high to clear out your space. This is how you establish your space when you have the ball. For some reason, over the last 20 years, this has now been taken out of the game. It's a flagrant foul. Liz said, nah, I'm going old school. I'm bringing it back. I'm clearing this space. I'm throwing some bows. And she had Luda on in her buds.
Hey, I agree with you 100%. But you know what the difference is between what you're talking about and what she did?
What?
She didn't have
the ball.
Yeah. should have the ball. Like, hey, you got the ball and you're swinging a little bit. All right, you just be a little aggressive. You don't have the ball and you're throwing bows. You're dirty. She's dirty. She deserved it. That's why nobody on her team helped. They just looked at her on the ground like, damn, I didn't know she could fall like that. I should have punched her a long time ago.
They were looking like shit. That was me 2 days ago.
On the ground.
They were like, I hope that this Nigerian girl gets up and Superman punched her in the back of the head. We're not going to tell her when she's running up either.
Hey, her and Jordan Poole. Nobody came to the defense.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Jordan Poole's on another team, and Liz Cambage is not even in the WNBA anymore.
I saw a video of Jordan Poole today.
Why?
Talk about... It was on social media. It blew up because of how stupid Jordan Poole is.
It blew up?
Yeah.
First of all, before you even say anything, if I saw a Jordan Poole video come across my timeline, I'm fucking reporting it. I don't want to see any... Get that out of my algorithm. Like, that dude is a waste. It's a fucking waste, but go ahead. Sorry to interrupt.
To your point about being a waste, Harry, the video was a video of him shooting one-legged fadeaway jump shots from 1 foot within the three-point arc.
Oh, long 2 fadeaways?
Long 2 fadeaways. His heel is on the three-point line. And these are the shots that he's practicing. And the caption was, "It's scary season in Chocolate City."
I'm not going to completely blame him. I'd like to say that he's probably working his way out to the three-point line. You know, I'll blame social media. I'll blame the whoever their social media guy is or girl on the team. But
yeah, until we see him take that shot with 16 seconds left on the shot clock.
If he takes it, then I'm like, all right, he's an idiot. But yeah, no,
Well, yeah, Liz Cambage, man, I thought she actually came out of this video looking better. I know that's a hot take, but I think the person who ended up looking the worst was that Nigerian girl who got hit in the face, took it, and then waited 45 seconds so she could punch Liz Cambage in the back of the head while she wasn't looking. I think that's who looks the worst out of this whole video.
I think they both look bad. I'll just say that. Worse? Maybe, yeah, but I'll say equal. I don't give a shit. Liz was... Yo, you can't let that shit happen all game.
Listen, I knew she was a menace, but I'm happy to know she's not a racist, Terry.
Brother, let me tell you something right now. It doesn't matter what game we're playing. If it's a over 40 league, if I'm playing with kids, if I'm in a professional league, if you're doing that shit to me all game, I don't care if it's the final. I'm like Zidane. I'm going to get my shit back. So I don't blame that Nigerian girl. Because I'm going to get it back. I'm not going to be like that. It ain't going to be that flagrant, but I'm going to get you back in a way. I don't care.
You said,
you can't be doing that shit.
Call me Zinedine Artest.
Hey, Zidane, I'm with you, buddy. Get him back. Doesn't matter where you are in the world. I'm getting you back. Don't be talking that shit. Don't be hitting me. Fuck that. Anyways, besides the point.
Hey, man. Y'all already know we got your back. I got to get out of here and run to a tournament up in Wilson, North Carolina. We'll be back on Tuesday with Kicking It with the HLS pod. Don't forget to check out our last episode that we did this past Tuesday.
Yeah, man.
What I don't even remember what the fuck we talked about.
Just Neymar going to Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia ruin our lives. You know, no big deal. Get your bags, guys, but
hey,
bullshit.
Sign up. We got the Shuffleboard Saudi Arabian League streaming on Apple TV Plus. Season pass is only 400 rupees.
Nobody in America has it yet. I know somebody's going to pick it up, but America doesn't have it yet. Europe picked it up. I don't know if it was Europe, but I think England, I think BBC maybe.
Wait a minute. I thought we did pick it up. I really did think we did.
I didn't think so. I'll look it up.
I'm about to Google it real quick.
Go ahead.
Saudi Arabia Soccer League.
But
TV.
Besides the point. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. You know, do what you got to do. Help us out, man. We're trying to make money. We're trying to get out here and make money like the Saudi boys. Get that Saudi bag. Because these streamers and content creators are making stupid money.
This shit is on Fox Sports. A lot of them.
FS1 or like the one that you got to pay for? Fox Sports Plus?
Some of them are on Fox Sports 2. A lot of them are on Fox Sports Plus.
Oh, so it's more of like because Fox Sports Plus.
How could we have seen that a Republican-owned channel would be in for the oil money? Man, who could have predicted this?
It's not good enough soccer for me to watch. Because to be honest, I don't watch the MLS. You know, shout out to Messi. You know, you're doing your thing, but I pretty much only watch like the Premier League, Champions League, some La Liga, some German. I don't know if I'm dipping into the Saudi. You know, you got 4 dudes that are good, and the rest of them are shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm watching that. I'm not paying for it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to hear that in my house. Sound like somebody having a sneezing attack when they score a goal.
There it is. And that's where you crossed the line.
All right, y'all. We will see you on Tuesday. North Carolina continue to stand up.
Stand up.
Thank you for listening to our podcast this evening. Thank you. You're far too kind.